has led tributes to the first American to orbit the Earth, John Glenn, who's died at the age of 95. He was to many Americans a national hero and a symbol of the space age. His achievement in 1962 marked the moment the US caught up with the Soviet Union in manned space exploration. Our science correspondent, Palab Ghosh, looks back at his life.
Once more, Colonel John Glenn was all set to journey into space.
February 20th, 1962. Astronaut John Glenn is about to make history. He was already a hero. The Marine pilot had flown 149 combat missions in World War II and Korea. Now he was in a new battle, one that America was losing, the space race with Soviet Russia. His spacecraft, Friendship 7, was the size of a phone box inside. Glenn said you didn't get into it, you wore it.
PI on my mark. Godspeed, John Glenn.
He was not the first man in space, not even the first American.
Roger, backup clock is
But Glenn's 3 orbits of the Earth established US supremacy over the Russians.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning.
And for that, President Kennedy and the nation were duly grateful.
Colonel, we appreciate what you've done.
And in New York, this.
40-year-old Marine Lieutenant Colonel enters his name in the roster of the all-time greats who have
It's thought 4 million people turned out to hail their new icon. In 1974, John Glenn was elected to the Senate. And more than 20 years later, he was still blazing a trail. At 77, he was the oldest person to go into space. His first flight lasted 5 hours. This time, it was 9 days.
I guess I'm still a little round-faced here today, and that comes from the fluid body shift that occurs, and that's something, as I understand, that goes away over a couple of days here, and you get back to normal again.
He'll be remembered, though, for his courage and bravery. A man who had the right stuff.
The astronaut John Glenn, who's died at the age of 90.